Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So we're reacting to another foodie beauty video that is posted by Just Saying over here, and this is the name of it, pretty much going off on reaction channels and all this crazy stuff. It's about like 19 minutes, almost 20 minutes long, so we're gonna just get started and watch it. And yeah, by the way, I will link down the link below to Just Saying's video. I love her uploads. She has really good uploads, so I like to react to her videos and things like that versus watching Chantel because she streams for hours and she's just boring. Like, I don't want to just sit there and, yeah, I can't. This is more doable, so let's start.
I'm gonna be spending Christmas with Salah. More than likely, obviously.
Obviously.
I spent 38 Christmases with my family. Women can drive, yeah, in Kuwait, but I'm not gonna drive his car. It's his car. Am I gonna observe Ramadan? I haven't even really thought about that. I thought about it a little bit. Probably.
Of course, she hasn't thought about
I'm not
it.
handing out candy. I'm not celebrating Halloween.
She only thinks about herself.
I'm gonna be in Kuwait for almost about 2 months, maybe a bit more. I don't have diabetes.
What the hell?
You can't pick and choose what to practice in religion. Yeah, you can. Since when? Why can Christians do it then? Like, you can believe in God and pray at home. You don't have to go to church. Like, everyone has a right to choose what they want to do for religious freedom. That's up to God. That's up to Allah. That's up to God.
Not. Please stop mentioning Allah, okay? Because you don't know shit about fucking Allah, so stop. Like, that shit pisses me off. Acting like she's all of a sudden knows about Allah. Like, please, knock that shit off.
Me and anyone else, another human being, to judge me on that.
So stupid. Yeah, she judges every freaking human being, but wants nobody to be judging her. Okay, how does that make sense?
The fairy costume.
Look at all her crumbs on her.
It's a waste.
Knee chop. I think that's
What the hell? Of course, you can choose what and how to worship and practice any religion. You only personally know how you truly worship on a day-to-day basis. Exactly. That's what I mean. It's about your own personal relationship with God. You know? And it's so funny that I've been told off by atheists that I shouldn't wear a hijab. How about you worry? Am I sitting there telling you to believe in God? Am I sitting there preaching about how you should?
No, but you sit here and preach about all the other shit that we don't want to hear. So.
About your lack of worship? No. So why are you even opening your mouth and telling me how I should believe in God or what I should do with regards to my relationship with God?
Because you literally tell people what to do too, and you're. So what she wants is to be able to freely say what she wants on her channel, but nobody can say anything to her in the comments or talk about anything in their videos about her. Like, how does that make sense?
You have no right.
Okay.
Even when you do it, even if you open your big mouth, you have no right.
Neither do you then.
So take several seats. They have no right to tell you what is your religion. You're your own person. They're the ones disrespecting religion.
VIPs are sometimes...
Exactly.
I don't want to use the word
atheist, but no,
yeah.
He never judges me on my choices. Even if he doesn't believe in them. Are you kidding?
You don't even know this man. Like, you literally don't know what a Muslim man is like, so... You don't even know if he's going to be mad that you don't, support him in his religious beliefs, or if you don't want to do what he wants to do or something. You don't even know this guy.
He has known me for like 20 years. He probably doesn't agree with a lot of the stuff I do. He never says anything.
The reason why he never says anything, sorry for pausing so many times, is because you pay his rent. So he's like your puppet. This is why you should never let someone pay his rent or like control you like she does with money to him, because of course he's going to agree. You think he would disagree to somebody like literally funding him his life? Use your brain.
Because he's not ignorant.
Sure, that's why. He actually
What do you mean? What's there to enable? Me choosing a different religion? He needs to stop spilling your tea. I did give him shit. I was like,
wow.
You cannot tell people our lack of progress or progress in moving.
So she's telling a grown man he can't say what he wants.
That's why I'm not mad at him. I'm mad at the fact that I just respect my privacy so much more. Because people use it against you as ammunition for their own content. It's weird.
And you will continue to put your business out there because that's what you've been doing for years, and it's not going to stop.
I'm not going to Christmas dinner. I know you're trolling, but I'll say it every time. I'll troll you right back.
Gross.
I didn't know he had a second channel. I'm not talking to SJM because before, like, you know, I before I like told him like basically, I was like, before I met Salah, I was like making plans to do some Halloween content with him as like creators, like collabing or whatever, and then people were like, well, he's gonna know your address, and like I always thought, well, he would never say anything, you know.
Dude, first of all, you're gonna expose your own self with where you live. You always do. You expose yourself and you expose others.
But then I was like, what if he does? Maybe because like whenever he was like, I think
say.
he either asked me like, what's the deal with your move or whatever. So I basically just told him like an actual, I just said, oh, we're just staying in Orleans or whatever. It's just in Orleans, just because I didn't want to say, you know. So I'm not gonna confirm or deny what he said, but I find it pretty messed up that you would even say, oh, she's staying in Orleans. Like what? Why would you say like where I'm gonna be? Like when you know I want to keep it secret. I cannot trust anybody. So the fact that I cannot trust you, I'm not gonna be your friend. Like,
oh wow.
What's
she
the
doesn't
point?
even have any friends. Pizza's not even her friend. It's somebody that she's using because she can't rent a place on her own with her own name. Supposedly, that's what I've heard. So she's just using Pizza for her benefit until he's no longer useful, that she'll kick him to the curb.
Not just that, but I don't hang around dudes that are not like I'm not gonna hang around dude friends anyways. Like I have no use for them.
See? No use for them. I've seen this video before, by the way, but no use for them. So she's basically isn't friends with guys unless she has use for them, which is fine. You don't need to be, if you're a female, you don't need to be friends with guys or whatever, but it just shows that she's not friends with people unless they can benefit her or something. Unless she can use them to buy an apartment or to live in an apartment, like with Pete. She uses Pete because he has good credit, and I don't think she has any credit or good credit at all or whatever. So she only is friends with people if she can use them, if they benefit her.
But I'm also not going to beat up on him because I know he's like mentally fragile.
Wow. Now she's talking about somebody being mentally fragile. What if someone talked about her and said she had all these mental problems? She wouldn't like it. Like, girl, don't be talking about people's mental problems when you wouldn't like it being done to you.
I know he's got problems. Maybe he didn't mean it, but
my goodness.
Yeah, that did annoy me. So, but for you to even say, I knew she would get mad at that. I knew I was going to get shit for that. So if you know, then why do it? Why do it?
What's with the freaking googly eyes? Jesus.
You know. I'm going to consider hosting Easter. Yes. I probably will. Ideally, I'd like to like live in Canada for a few months out of the year and then maybe another place. Yeah. We still need to travel the world, Salah.
Oh my gosh, so cringy.
Like I don't think SJM's a bad person. I'm just annoyed with that, and I don't want to. Like once I can't trust you. Same thing with Shannon. Maybe that's like once you betray me.
Well, all you do is betray everyone.
I have a hard time forgiving you. Some people. Don't make fun of Aisha, or I'm gonna block you, haunted doll. What does that even matter? Like, what kind of... You heard that from Yaba? How nice of her to bully somebody for how they look. Take a look in the mirror.
Wow. And look at you trying to... I feel like sometimes she tries so hard to play the mean girl. Like, I mean, she's already mean, obviously. But I feel like sometimes she just tries so hard to, like, be those mean girls that you see in movies. And it just comes off really cringy. Especially because she's like, how old is she? 38, 39, almost 40? Like, girl, calm down.
First class? You would have got me first class. Yes.
No, he wouldn't.
I'm flying first class.
I bet you anything she's buying her own ticket.
Kiwi Farms is so disgusting. Every human being on there should be definitely ashamed of themselves. Like, that's the thing. That's why, how do you have a thick skin? Yeah, I rage sometimes at, like, stupid points I need to point out, but in the end, if you consider the source of your tormentors, like, consider the source. Have you been to Kiwi Farms? Seriously. Like, these people, yeah, like, people, or not just there, but just people in general who just dox or say the nastiest things about people ongoing just to bring them down. Like, I defend myself. That's different.
She's not even making any sense. She lost my focus right there.
Different. But it's not right either. It just doesn't, it's not worth it. There's no point. You know? They aren't ashamed. They aren't human.
Neither are you.
And I like how, like, that's so narcissistic to not have any regard for anybody.
Oh my god! Doesn't that sound like somebody, guys? Chantal, ding ding ding. That's literally you.
Weird.
Literally
like, how am I not regarding anybody? I'm not even doing anything.
I love how she tries to act like this does not relate to her, but it does.
Oh yeah, and people to always be like, oh, well, Pete's this, Pete's that. Like, honestly, I'm not even gonna go there.
Sure you're not.
I don't care about his feelings. Yaba had the nerve to say that. Why don't you come take care of him then, Yaba? Do better.
Why should she take
Where's
care
your
of
help for
Matt?
Pete's?
To that face.
Why don't you house him ongoing? I don't care about him, but I offered to take care of him while he's struggling. I don't care about him, but I took him for dinner yesterday to cheer him up.
No, first of all, he had a job, I believe, when they moved into their condo, apartment, whatever the hell it is, townhouse. I don't know, the current one that they live in. I believe he had a job, so he was able to support himself too. And then maybe she was paying his rent at least or something, or helping out with half of it or whatever. But she's not really helping him in the way that she thinks she is, because he's depressed and she wants to leave him in a big house to go to a whole different country and leave him in a big house, an empty house that's probably just going to be him and some cats and maybe their mother that they want to take his mother out of a freaking, what is it? Retirement home or something like that. Man.
I don't care about him, but really?
Really? You're using him.
Whose bills do you pay all of 100% of? And that's, well, you need to be emotionally available. No, I don't. No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
I don't know.
Does she not know how a friend works? A friend is emotionally available there for you. Like, Pete's, is he your friend? I highly doubt it. Like, from the way you're saying you don't need to be emotionally available to somebody, when you're friends with someone, you need to be emotionally available to them. You need to be there for them. But in this case, this is just like a business transaction, if you think about it, or a living one, because it's just like she's just using him because he has good credit and they can get a place with him. Like, she can get a place because of him. Otherwise, I don't think she could even get her own place. I feel so bad for him, even though, like, don't get me wrong, I don't like Pete that much either, but, like, when it comes to him and her, I feel bad for him.
Anybody, anything. I'm not responsible for another human being's, grown adult's happiness. I'm not responsible for their feelings.
God, she's old.
At all. Like, why am I responsible for Pete's happiness? And
you expect us to be responsible for your feelings and say that people are bullying you and saying that you're hurt and you want us to be nice to you? No.
Do a reaction video about that. What? They hate you so bad they accuse you of what they're actually doing. The social media world is sick. It's true. They're willing to do things, racist things, whatever, just to...
See, she doesn't even know what to say. Racist things. Like, you can tell when she doesn't know what to say when she sounds like that and just can't name anything. Like, it's always the racist things. If anyone is racist, especially the top most racist person, it's you.
Try to get to me. You're just making yourself look bad. I don't have to do anything. I don't have to do anything but just sit here and bees.
No. A 40-year-old wants to bees. That's embarrassing.
Yaba said if you left the country, Pete would have no one to say. Like Yaba is in a southern U.S. state and knows nothing about our life. Not only just personally about our life in Canada. How would he have nowhere to stay? He's literally going to be living in a freaking huge 5-6 bedroom house with his mother.
An empty house with his mom and some cats that it's going to make him even more depressed. Let's be real.
He has to feed some cats. Oh, boo-hoo, what a job.
Wow.
He gets free life to go pick up food from the door for me.
Oh, free life? God, she makes him sound like he's a freaking slave or somebody who just can't function. Holy shit. Pete, I hope you watch this video of hers and just, like, get the hell out of there. I don't know what you need to do, but get out of there. Because she's leaving you. Once she's married to this guy or whatever guy she ends up being with, she's going to ditch you. Like, you need to leave. Get yourself together and just leave. She doesn't care about you. I'm sorry, but she doesn't.
And you're saying I'm a bad friend?
You are.
Why? Because I fell in love with somebody and I'm moving on with my life? I'm not going to live with my frigging ex and my friend forever? Because I want something different in my life? Yeah, fuck Yaba.
Jesus.
Adopt him. If you can do so much better. Like, he doesn't even complain.
Is that her tooth cracked over there? I'm so distracted by those two lines.
Pete's is not okay. So, well, how is that my problem? I'm not sounding insensitive, but really, why am I getting blamed for everything, including the emotional and psychological well-being of a grown adult male whom I'm not even in a relationship with? Can you explain that?
You're the one who chose to literally support him and fund his lifestyle. You're like a sugar mama to him. Like, come on. If you don't want him to, then just kick him out. Or, no, technically he would have to kick you out because it's in his name. Move out and let him figure out his life and stop freaking trying to control a grown man and saying you're responsible for a grown man. Technically you are right now until you cut ties and let him be responsible for himself.
So, yeah.
You're just not a good friend either.
People they just don't know how to analyze situations.
Sure.
Like, honestly, like, I don't know. I really don't. Like, what's your point? You know what I mean? Yeah, it was completely wrong. The fact that she expects you to stay stuck forever and not be able to move on with a partner is ridiculous. I know she hopes that I'm a mess forever. These people hope because they're, one, miserable with their life. Two, they have...
Miserable with their life. But here you are ranting at people online.
They have this, like, expectation...
And yelling at reactions.
That are entitlement to my personal information for their own entertainment. Well, that line stops here.
Oh, the pinky's coming out, guys.
And I like Pete's, but he also has family. You have your own life to live. No one is a child. Right, Jack. Voice of reason again. Pete needs help, but not from Chantal.
He does.
I am doing what I can. Yeah. I mean, there's some issues I can't be very supportive with because I don't have, like, I can try to help him as much as I can, but again, I have my own life, you know, and I have plans for my life in the future, and I'm not apologizing for that.
To get scammed, okay.
You don't even have kids, and they're shaming you as if Pete's your child. I get shamed for that too, possibly wanting a family in the future. Like, why do I not have the right? Like, because I was a mess at one point in my life, I don't have a right to change and want things better for my life. I don't have a right to change my feelings on wanting a family or how I view children. Like, how many people constantly change their mind, or maybe I've made insensitive jokes in the past. Like, whatever. Like, honestly, it's none of our business why and who is living with you. Don't feel guilty for wanting to live your life. You're not responsible for anyone but yourself. Exactly. Like, it's too hard to take care of your own self, you know?
Sorry, guys, but do you see this chip right here? Right here? Is that, like, a piece of food? Or is it crack? That's been distracting me a lot. And then she has another piece right here.
It's because of the cats thing. What's wrong with the cats? That you people are losing your crap for nothing. Like, the cats have, like... I take better care of my cats than anybody. Look at FFG. Her dogs died. BB...
She literally admitted to never taking her cats to the vet for all the years she's had them.
Jay's going to die. She's 20. So, did FFG, like, she...
First of all, let me kind of... Sorry, guys. First of all, I'm pausing so many times. I'm so sorry. But let me update you quickly on the cats. She's saying her cat is possibly going... Was it blind or deaf? One of those two? And she wants to put it down because of that. Like, she's considering putting it down. Like, dude, if a cat or any animal goes blind or deaf, that's not a reason to put it down. Like, are you serious? Just not a reason. A cat living 20 years, that is awesome. Like, wouldn't you want your cat to live longer to see if it can live, like, you know, if I wish my cat lived longer. My cat died a month before he was going to be 16 years old, right? And he died in August of this year, and that broke me. I was broken. I've never felt that kind of pain and hurt ever in my life, and I would give the world just to have him here longer. Like, I have his ashes right here on my desk with me, and just hearing her wanting to put her cat down because it's blind or going deaf or whatever the reason was. I don't remember if it was one of the two, which one. I think it was deaf. That's just messed up. So sick, insensitive.
Her pets died too. You don't know anything about that. She could be lying to you, but you just blindly believe her because you don't like me. She could have, like, murdered her dogs for all you know.
You are bitch. Truly a horrible human being. Watch when her animals, if she has any empathy or cares for her pets, let's see when they pass away if they will cry. She even wants to give them away, for crying out loud. For a freaking man. I bet you she would give, if she had kids, she would give her kids away.
Who knows? Anything could have happened to them. But you blindly believe this idiot because you don't like me.
Oh, let's call people names, too.
It's stupid. Why is Pulpy mad at the niqab? Because he needs to be mad about something for content, because he's so woke.
Wow, what was that? Did you guys see that? Let's rewind it one more time. What a sick fuck.
It's stupid. Why is Pulpy mad at the niqab? Because he needs to be mad about something for content, because he's so woke.
Wow, what is with that face? I feel like she's mocking, you know what I'm saying? Mocking certain people, like, so messed up. She deserves karma. Maybe this guy is gonna be her karma.
He should equally be cleaning the house and taking care of the animals. Yes.
Yeah, so should you, because those are your pets. They're not his pets.
Everyone's
not, just because you fund his lifestyle doesn't mean he's your freaking slave. Like, that's not how it works. You take care of your own pets. They're your cats. His cat already passed away.
Should be participating in life, you know?
She triggers me.
And yes, I think that you have to do things to help yourself. Absolutely. Because what you have to. Or you just lay down and die, I guess. I mean, you have to, have to do things to help your situation. Turned around and got a puppy. Ain't no way I'm losing 2 pets and replacing them right away. Yeah. Oh, she already got a puppy. But I'm just saying, nobody ever questions her pet care.
Why?
Like, for all you know, she's probably a worse pet owner. I'm gonna tell you.
Sure.
The fact, like, BBJ, I've had her since, like, 2004. I've done nothing but take good care of her. So, I don't feel guilty at all. Sorry. Stay mad, it's your right.
Doesn't feel guilty at all about putting her pet down and wanting to rehome him? Wow. Wow. I think Sam is a girl, actually. Wow. you are messed up in the head.
She let her blind dog out? I moved in with someone with a dog, but I'm not going to let him poop on the floor because I don't want to take him out when his owner is away. That's just mean. Well, no, yeah.
Of course she doesn't have any something like that.
And people have offered to take BBJ. I did mention to Pete, I said she's geriatric. She's 20. If you are agreeing to take care of her with your mom, you need to promise me she's getting one-on-one care every day.
He needs to take care of his mom. You want him to take care of some cats and his mom in a big-ass empty house? It's like huge, apparently, from what I've been hearing. You're going to make... And he's depressed. He can barely take care of himself. Get him in a small studio apartment if you still want to take care of him. With the cats and that's it. He doesn't need anything freaking bigger, pardon my French, or anything fancier. Leave his mom in the retirement home where she'll be taken care of better than she would be with Pete or you.
Okay, so... And I'm not moving to like a place with no communication. I'm going to be able to talk to him every day about the cats or whatever.
Sure. Because you're going to have to totally remember
BBJ is... No, she's like 20. She was 2 when I got her at the shelter, sorry. She was like 1 or 2. They said on the thing. They couldn't pinpoint her exact age. But she was already a big cat when I got her.
Is BBJ the one she wants to put down? I don't even know which cats are males.
He needs to make his own life eventually, yes.
Yeah, let him.
Absolutely. He knows that. Because I'm getting married, and when I come back, like, I'd say within a year.
Sorry.
You know, I mean,
She sounds ridiculous.
I definitely want to live with my husband.
My husband?
What are you talking about? Not allow me. See, I'm blocking you for that because you do not know anything about a relationship.
Oh, and she blocks people who disagree with her. So there's that too. Honestly, her join button that she has for the members only chat, that join button needs to be removed because all she does is continuously blocks people so that they can rejoin her on a new account and sub again or join again, whatever the hell you would call that. It needs to be removed.
You don't know anything about him. He's not like that. No, Quinn. I'm not gonna wait till 2023 to get married. Too bad.
Wow.
I'm purposely keeping my packing and stuff offline.
She's not packing.
I'm not showing my body online much anymore. Like.
Thank God. Woo!
A group home really would be best for Pete's at this point. Doesn't need a group home.
Anything to be away from you would be good.
I'm not mad at SJM. I mean, whatever.
Wow, her skin. I'm sorry. I shouldn't talk about her skin, but
all
the filters she just used from that other video to this one, you can see the difference.
That. Because, like, what if it was where I'm going? You know, like, I was trying so hard to keep that secret. I just realized that I can't, that, like, no matter how much you think you trust somebody, if you don't want somebody to find out about something ever, don't think, oh, I'll only tell my best friend, because look what happened with Shannon when I told her that Nader was beating me up. Who did she tell? My full chat. Oh, she was just desperate, and, look, you know, trying to get your attention. No, she didn't text me her concern. That was the first time.
We're going to believe your word without
she showed concern about it publicly. Like that. Oh, she was ignoring my questions. Yeah, because you were being invasive and I didn't want to answer them. So what's your solution? You out me. I don't need fake people in my life like that anymore. It doesn't matter if you were in my life 10.
Then you tell her straight up what's, like, how you're feeling. You don't just do what you do. Ignore somebody, especially if someone's been your best friend for years. You don't ignore them. You explain your situation. And if you don't want to explain something to someone, just say, hey, sorry, I don't want to talk about this or something. You don't just straight up ignore them if they're a really good friend. But again, she doesn't know how to keep friends around or doesn't know anything about friendship from what I'm seeing.
15 or 20 years. It doesn't matter. All it takes is for you to betray me once. I can't help how I feel. Because it's not just something you can just apologize for. It's not, it just ruins things, you know? Like, it's just, if you can't trust somebody, basically, that's what friendships are based on. Relationships are, the foundation is trust. The foundation of good relationships is good communication and trust. And when you don't have trust, you have nothing. So there's just no point for me anymore. You know, I'm too busy worrying about dealing with my life, barely hanging on, and blowing up and dealing with things. But, yeah, maybe, you know, whatever. I have to worry about these things right now. So, yeah.
Sorry guys, her video was glitching, I guess.
What princess? I know that sounds mean, but it's so true. If you look at all of them, like, look at Kaya. You know, like, you're so right. I'm sorry, but it's true.
Wow, is she coming for people's looks now?
And it does annoy me because it's like, why don't you talk about your own pathetic life? You know?
Well, she gets mad at people coming
and
for her
try to make money.
looks.
Oh, you can't.
Yeah, nobody wants to be you. I'm sorry.
What? Peace triggers? Take the inhaler? Yeah, I know people make mistakes. I'm not like super mad. I'm not mad at him or anything. Like, I'm not like gonna like whatever, you know, whatever. It just is what it is. It's not like we were BFFs or anything anyway.
Wow.
You know, like I'm gonna be away.
Wow,
my
guys.
hammer exploded in a hot car. Ooh. Okay, no, I won't definitely do that.
I just feel like people in Kuwait, where he lives, probably aren't going to put up with her shit. Especially a man is not going to put up with her shit. The country is different over there versus to here. She probably thinks that the men there are like in Canada, probably let her get away with shit, but I don't think they're going to let her get away with shit over there.
Just a dumb reaction channel. Anyway.
How she does that. Hello.
Oh my god! Why didn't you tell me I have a mustache? What kind of friends are you guys?
They're not your friends. They're viewers.
What? Hi, Ashley. My teeth were yellow today. It's the Pepsi.
Yeah.
But like, basically, I don't really have much to prepare left to do. I got my meds. I had to call the doctor. A walk-in thing.
I just realized she probably has glasses on because she's probably baked as hell.
Them to fill 3 months worth of prescriptions for me.
Wow.
Let's peas after your date. I have stuff to do, so I don't know if I'll be able to. See, like, I used to just like not have anything to prepare for, you know, like
you're not preparing for
before
shit,
I was
dude.
moving and everything and doing everything. I just doing anything for my life. That would be my life, streaming for hours, edibles and eating.
Literally.
Actually, like the other day I was eating paneer off stream and I was like, "Hey Pete, you know that haters think that this is what I'm doing and I am." Notify your bank. I know. I have to call a whole bunch of people.
Literal child.
The luxury villa will be soon a thing of the past. I know. I feel like you guys are not even going to recognize my life. I don't even know if I do. Anyway, it's a good thing for me. God.
Okay, this is boring. Anything interesting?
I love rat face. You're coming in at the end down under? Yeah.
Okay, I guess that's it. Nothing interesting.
You know?
But by the way, this is a hijab, if I'm correct, right? Not a hijab or whatever. I'm sorry if I mispronounced the two or got the two confused. But anyways, I'm going to stop the video here because it's pretty much over. And the end was getting boring. But gosh, she is very offensive. She's just a horrible friend to Pete's, to anybody who attempts to be her friend. Like, she won't be friends with anybody or won't talk to anybody unless she can benefit from them. That's what I'm seeing. That's what I'm learning. Like with this guy, you know, he's offering her marriage so he can come to Canada. That's what I believe is why. Because I feel like, no, I don't want to be mean, but a guy like him would not go for a chick like her. I just don't see it happening, especially from another country. Just because, like, I can see a guy with him going for someone attractive long term. So maybe whatever too is he has a wife and a kid. I don't know if it's true. Conspiracy theories. Apparently, this is what this is. I don't know. She's just gonna get used. But I've also heard that she's gonna lose a lot of weight if she marries this guy, so she'll benefit from it, which is good for her. And minus being scammed by this guy, but at least she'll be losing weight, and maybe that'll help her get her stuff on track. I don't know, but I just wish she was a little bit nicer to people, especially to her audience, which are the reason why she has this life and this job and how she can afford everything, and just be nicer to Pete's. Like, from what I can see, it doesn't seem like she has any friends, and if Pete's is her only friend, just treat him nicely. If you're tired of living with him and you don't want to live with him, tell him, help him find another place, you know, just help him, you know, find people that can help him get back on track, you know, all these things, and then just let him go his own way, and then you go your own way. If you want to rehome your cats, which I think it's fucked up to do, not gonna lie, especially an older cat, but if you want to do that, then do it. Don't ask for that to have them back, because those cats deserve, honestly, a much better owner and a better home where they can live a good life. But like, I just hope she never gets pets again after the way she's been acting here. And I wish she would stop talking about Allah, God, just things like that. Stop talking about that. Keep that offline. It's just, I find it offensive when she talks about Allah, because she doesn't know anything about him. And just because of who she is as a person, when she talks about him, just makes me angry. I don't know. Anyways, I didn't put my camera on for this video just because I look kind of a mess right now. But I also want to say thank you guys for my last video. That video was a lot of views for me. So if you guys know that my channel, I do post mukbangs, I post vlogs, I do some reaction videos. Sometimes I'll do some gaming videos. I pretty much do a little bit of everything, and just clips of my life too. So it's just a mix of everything. So thank you for those who have subscribed since my last video. Hi guys, and also hopefully I'll get some new faces around here too, and you guys enjoyed this video. Also let me know what you guys want to see. There's other people that I want to react to also. I would react to Amberlynn Reed, but like she's been going around trying to strike people just for using her clips. So I'm trying to kind of steer away from her or whatever. I don't know. Anyways, I'm gonna stop this before this video gets way too long. So thanks for watching guys, and I love you, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Mwah!